We just had our own private screening. We were the only two people in this theater, but there's a reason. It's going to take word of mouth to make this film be as effective as it could be, to save life. It's really designed probably for teens, but it could fit anybody, because the family of God is all about loving other people no matter who you are, and you never know when you're going to make a difference. And you don't know how many people are traveling this journey alone. And I just suggest you see it and you take your teens to it and get a chance to have a conversation, because teens can be pretty tough on one another, and this lets you know that that can really be tough for kids to handle. Go see it. Well, this is to make sure you don't miss which movie it is. To save a life. Everybody goes through struggles. It's January 22nd, and this was a worthwhile afternoon spending watching this movie. Hope you enjoy it. And I have spent the morning at the 101 Leaders Alliance, their prosperity series, with a true master, Patricia Fripp. And Patricia, I'm going to brag about her because I want you to know I don't care how many times you speak. Every time I've listened to Patricia, I come up with new keepers that I need to be reminded of. Number one, it's less important about my day. It's what I can learn from my day that I can transfer to you that makes it worth listening. So I want you to also realize that whether you're going to be spontaneous or no matter what you do, take time to plan, take time to rehearse, take time to find what's worth saying. And when you do, communication happens wherever you are. And if you ever need a master, go to Patricia Fripp. She's ready. What is your website?
FRIPP.com.
You will not regret that investment. There's something about coming out of a week of rain and having sun. You got to get outside. You got to feel the clean air. All the plants seem to be alive and just vibrant. It's January 24th, been to church, got football games, basketball games, but you just got to get outside on a day like today. Talk to you tomorrow. Well, it's Monday, January 25th, and I've been working over a year on my newest book, The Optimism Advantage, 50 Simple Truths to Transform Your Attitudes and Your Actions into Results. And I have my final edits. I am sending it off to Wiley in New Jersey, and I wanted to document the fact that all that work is finally paying off. It's coming out March 22nd, and I am sending them now. See you tomorrow. It's January 26th. Had breakfast today with two Americans who are choosing to put their calendar, their mouth, and their money where their passion and their purpose is. One is Carla Bonney, who runs the Ventura Tea Party. She saw that no one was doing it. She got involved, and she's making a difference. The second is John Davidson. He's running for the 23rd Congressional District here in California. He's been involved in business, has his own company, but he's realized that the cost that is occurring right now warrants his action, and he's running for Congress. Anybody who chooses to do that, we got to honor for giving us a choice and an opportunity. I took that passion from those two and had a chance to speak to the Republican women of Palos Verdes, and I'll put a short sample of that on my message today, but see you tomorrow. Republican Party stands for something that is very important. Our optimism is not built on government. Our optimism is built on the American people. Ronald Reagan said it in the 1992 Republican Convention. He came back and he said, I want to tell you the secret. And he said it in a very simple statement. I appealed to your best hopes, not your worst fears. To your confidence, not your doubts. He did not have a stimulus package when he inherited the mess from Carter. He basically came to the American people and said, together, we're going to do what we've always done. We're going to create an environment where successful people are going to keep more of their money so that you want to be successful. And once you're successful, you will hire more people. When was the last time you were hired by a poor person getting a check from the government?
What we have essentially done is we've created so much uncertainty. No one is risking starting businesses right now. And while he continues to give, the private sector is not competing. So the money in the coffers in California and in all these places is going down and down, and they keep saying it's going up, it's going to go up. Their optimism is based on trying to create a government-based optimism. We should be communicating something to people as Republicans. We will never be successful until, once again, we give people the American dream. The American dream is based on a simple premise. You see, Lincoln said it, I don't care who my grandfather is, I care very much who his grandson is. Individually, anybody has the right to be successful in America. I had a black physician talk to me once at one of my talks, and I just loved it. He came up to me and he says, I'm embarrassed to tell you this. I was at a free clinic. I give a lot of my time. I'm a very, very conservative Republican. And I saw something that I wanted to shake the woman. Because she was talking to her daughter, and all of a sudden, her social worker came in. She turned to her daughter and said, there's my social worker. Someday, you'll grow up and have a social worker too. Is that your American dream?
Well, it's January 27th. It's the State of the Union. I have recovered. Usually, I have my moments where I yell at the TV. There are other times that he says things that I like. I try to get through that. Those people don't look happy. Those must have been Republicans. But it's wonderful that we have a chance to hear from our president. But now I'm going to bed. It's been a good day, and I hope it ends up being a good day for America. Talk to you tomorrow.
It's January 28th. Just got back from the gym, took 30 minutes on a treadmill, but decided with the Santa Monica Mountain Conservatory parkland so close, I'm decided I'm going to try and take that hill up there, take a picture from up there to kind of cap the morning. It's a beautiful day, and it's sunshine, and you just got to take advantage of seizing that day. I'll catch you later as we get closer. Well, I'm about halfway up. It's been a pretty easy hike. I've walked, run. A couple of years ago, I popped my right Achilles tendon playing 10 minutes of volleyball. Pop. When I was 28, I did my left playing basketball. So my muscles are not as strong in climbing hills, so this is a good exercise for me. This is like those planes going through the valley. I'm giving you a sense of running up this hill. It's kind of fun. And I can see the top just ahead. This is a view of where we are right now and how far I have come. And that last bit is pretty straight uphill. No more running. I'm just trying to get up here to the top. See you in a minute. Well, what I thought was the top ain't the top. It's but it's as far as I'm gonna go. There's another top and another top. Kind of like life. It isn't a movie. Getting to the top of the steps. It's a soap opera. One hurdle after another. Oh, this is looking off into home. That's Agoura Hills. Probably old Agoura. Well, this is it for the day. Found this on the way up. I wish it was red. I'd say the hill won. No moss. Not going up any further. But there'll be another day. Another chapter in that soap opera. There's nothing like life. Finding ways to make something special out of every day. Hope you're enjoying this week's video logs.